Let's take a look at the storm reports from yesterday. Those storms were fierce. We had a few that fired up north and west. A 62-mile-an-hour wind gust in Redding and Media 56 in Sinking Springs, enough to cause wires down, trees down in Wyomissing and Graterford. We had trees and wires down in Quakertown. We had a tree that just became uprooted. And today we've got winds that are strong as well. Not damaging, and we're dry today, so that's the change. But we do have some gusts out there, 29 miles an hour in the Poconos, 31 right now in Lancaster, and I think these winds pick up even a little more through the afternoon. And with those, yes, we even have some lake effect snow showers out to the north and west. Had a snow shower in the Poconos overnight, so maybe you have a drizzle drop near the Lehigh Valley, but overall it's a dry day with clouds that are breaking with some sun here and there. 47 degrees the current temperature. It's a lot cooler than yesterday, and wind chills are a factor today as well. So as you start your day at 8, clouds and some peaks of sun. 47. It's already windy. It's already a little chilly. 52 at lunchtime with a lot of clouds and wind. At 4 o'clock, that chilly wind and 54. At 8 o'clock, you have clear skies and 51. So holding into the 50s today. Today's our chilliest day, the 7-day, Matt. You know, sometimes this time of year, you get some of those really nice days. We haven't had a lot of those, especially on weekend days, but coming up, we do. Let's look at what we can expect with the wind chill right now. And yeah, we're talking wind chills. Temperatures are in the upper 40s right now, but the wind chill is 40 in Philadelphia, but it's only the mid 30s in Allentown, 46 not so bad in Vineland, and 43 in Dover. But it's cooler than it was yesterday when you were waking up and you were in the 50s. Today we have temperatures 10 to 15 degrees below average, a real dip in the jet stream. You see this area of blue right over our region, but the milder air is waiting in the wings, and it does come in time for the weekend. We get a ridge of high pressure building 10 to 15 degrees above average, especially on Saturday, although it's a day with a lot of clouds out there, so not entirely a beautiful day, but nonetheless, it's turning warmer this weekend. So we've got a nice trend coming our way. Over the next 12 hours, as you're heading out right now, temperatures in the mid 40s. It feels a little cooler with the wind, so maybe grab a little bit of a light jacket. A lot of clouds, but some breaks of sun here and there. At 11 o'clock, it's 51. The winds are still whipping today. 3 o'clock, it's 54, but feeling cooler with the wind. If you're heading to the Phils game at 7 o'clock, it's 53 degrees, and I think that's the brightest part of the day. Just before that sunset, it gets pretty pretty. It gets pretty out there. Emphasis on pretty. We'll talk about, speaking of pretty, beautiful sunshine tomorrow, guys. That's in the 7-day. In just a minute, I'll try not to use the word pretty so often.
Everyone knows there are levels of prettiness.
That's right.
Pretty is one of them.
Right. Thank you. Thank you. As you're thinking what to wear, you're dressing the kids for the school bus. Throw on with a light hoodie or long sleeves out there. Wind chill's not a major factor, but an issue today where it feels like it's just under 40 degrees early this morning. At 10 o'clock, feeling about 42. A lot of clouds. It's still windy out there. All through the day, it'll feel like the 40s. So that's a big change from the last couple of days. Tomorrow morning is going to be a chilly start as well. Looking at right now the wind gusts, I mean, we're not talking the destructive winds we had yesterday with those horrible downed trees and issues north and west. But nonetheless, we still have a 31-mile-an-hour gust in Lancaster, 29 in the Poconos. So you could still see some debris out there on the roads. And those winds crank all day. So much so we've got some lake effect snow showers out to the west. Even in the Poconos, we had a snow shower in the overnight hours. Maybe you see a quick stray sprinkle north and west. But today's a dry day. We've got a mix of clouds, some peaks of sun going out there right now. In the Lehigh Valley, it stays pretty cloudy through the day. You're only in the low 40s this morning at 8 a.m. At 4 o'clock, it's about 50 degrees. And then we look at I-95 with kind of a mix of some sun mixing with the clouds, but it stays windy through the day. At lunchtime, it's 42. At 4 o'clock, still mostly cloudy and 54. But just before sunset, around 7 o'clock, it gets kind of bright and nice, so it'll look nicer then. Along the Jersey Shore, you have a good amount of sunshine all day long, but you've got those whipping winds and temperatures there reaching about the mid-50s, so not bad. Along the shorefront, it's a little brighter. To the north and west, it's a little cloudier. And then in the overnight hours, we clear out nicely, but with those clear skies, we get good radiational cooling, and it's chilly. We get down to 35 in Allentown, 38 in the city, 38 in Millville, so you want that jacket or hoodie tomorrow morning as well. How about the weekend? weekend at the ballpark. So Saturday, mostly cloudy, really warm, 75 degrees at 105. On Sunday, 135. It looks like it's about 68 degrees if you're heading to the ballpark on Easter Sunday. Partly sunny skies. Not bad. Warmer for the weekend than it is now, that's for sure. Here's your exclusive AccuWeather 7-day. Windy and cool. The coolest day of the 7-day. 54 for your high, but feeling like the 40s most of the day. A lot of clouds, but gets a little brighter at the end of the day. Then tomorrow, wall-to-wall sunshine. A really beautiful day with a high of 63 degrees. Good Friday, a mix of clouds and sun, and 69. This is when we start that warm up. Then you really feel it by Saturday. I think some spots touching 80 degrees. You do have a lot of clouds. Can't even rule out a quick shower in the afternoon, but really warm with some late day sunshine. Sunday, it's breezy. Open that wallet.
5 minutes.
5 minutes is hey, I can do some damage in 5 minutes.
Oh, shopping spree.
Yeah, Wawa,
Absolutely.
for sure.
Let's go.
All right, bagels for everybody. Good morning, everybody. Let's look at the bus stop forecast. Mostly cloudy skies, 46 degrees. It's cooler than it was yesterday. And in fact, with the wind chill, feels like it's around 40 degrees as you're heading out. At drop-off time, it's 54. You have a chilly wind that continues, so it's going to feel like the upper 40s. Still mostly cloudy skies at the end of the day. I think the brightest day comes just before sunset. The brightest part of the day is in the evening hours. 29 right now in the Poconos, 31-mile-an-hour gusts in Lancaster. So with these gusts, you do have some lake effect snow showers out to the north and west. Yes, a sign of some cooler air in place. We even had a snow shower in the Poconos overnight. Right now, we've got a mix of clouds and some sunshine out there already with that sun trying to kick in. 35 is the wind chill in Allentown. It may be 40 in the city, but it's cooler north and west here. 43 in Wilmington, 46 in Vineland out there is what it feels like as you're heading out the door. So here's what you can expect today in the Lehigh Valley. It's going to stay rather cloudy. North and west, you're going to keep a lot of clouds and 50. Some sunshine breaking through the clouds in the city, 54, especially at the end of the day. And it actually stays pretty bright along the shore. Still gusty, but brighter at least with a high of 56. So 54, that's a lot cooler than yesterday when we were in the upper 60s, Matt.
We'll be ready
that's some good news. Today's kind of a chilly day. Here's what you need to know as you're getting ready for your day. We're about 11 degrees below average today. It's still windy with some gusts near about 40 miles an hour. They haven't picked up quite that much just yet, but this afternoon they will. And in addition to that, it's dry. Thank goodness, a change from yesterday. But we're seeing some sunshine and overall a lot of clouds. Satellite and radar showing with these strong winds, even getting a few lake effect snow showers out to our west. We had a snow shower in the Poconos overnight, and right now clouds breaking for some peaks of sun. It doesn't look bad out there. Chilly or not, you know the dog's going to want to walk out there today. And temperatures this morning are much cooler than yesterday. Even the afternoon, we're about 10 degrees below what we were yesterday. So at 7 a.m. it's 46 with some sun mixing with the clouds. At 11 it's 51. At 1 o'clock it's 53. The wind is really picking up. It's pretty cloudy early afternoon. At 7 o'clock it's nice and bright and 53. I think the brightest part of the day is right at the end of the day as you're maybe heading to the Phils game. It's looking pretty good. 31 miles an hour by the afternoon. Here's a look at 2 o'clock. I'm really showing those winds. Maybe 36 in Exton, 34 in Clayton. We could even see a few gusts higher than that here or there. Now, by the time the game starts, it's breezy, but it's not quite as gusty. At 6:45, it's about 53 degrees, and it's a brighter end of the day. Then we'll see midday. So even though it's cool, it'll be pretty. Ninth inning, 47 degrees, clear and cool, getting kind of chilly. Wind chill's a little bit of a factor. Today, it's really only going to feel like the 40s with the wind. Tomorrow, high pressure moves right in, and it's a beautiful day. A lot less wind, and also wall-to-wall sunshine for a while. It's been a little while since we've seen nothing but sunshine in the forecast, and that's tomorrow. So today, windy and cool, 54. It turns brighter, especially the end of the day. Other than that, kind of a mix of clouds and sun. Tomorrow, wall-to-wall sunshine and 63, so a little milder. But Friday, we really start a milder trend. On Good Friday, 69 degrees for your high, clouds and some sunshine mixed together. And then on Saturday, up near 80. We have a lot of clouds early on, some afternoon breaks of sun, 80 degrees for your high. Sunday for Easter Sunday, it's breezy with some sunshine, a little bit cooler and